What's up, guys? This is AV Investments back with you. So, market update for today. The market is still getting closed. There's about an hour and a half from the time of shooting this video. Uh, I'm just reporting, guys, so I can literally like calm you guys down and let you know what's happening and like kind of the overall picture for this week and kind of like how I feel like it's gonna go down. Um, First of all, guys, I'm not a financial advisor. This is not financial advice. And if you haven't subscribed or liked the channel yet, like the videos, please go ahead and do so. This gets it out to more and more and more and more people. Now, without further ado, two things to keep your mind on. One, the emergency Fed meeting happened, whether it was on the weekend or whether it's today at 11:30. Doesn't matter. We're not going to get into any conspiracies. One thing we do know for sure that the key points that they were talking about in that meeting were the Fed rate hikes, and then the second one was the Sunshine Act and how basically they're gonna react to that thing. This further supports my one of the videos that I uploaded before about what I think, without having to say any timeline, why the timeline that I mentioned in the older videos. Um, you know, After the, like in March 31st, is when to kind of expect like the safe expectations of when to really expect this to really roll down. Now, obviously, if war kicks out, um, that gets sped up much sooner. So two things to pay attention to, guys. One of the most important things to us was the Canadian and the American bridge, and that reopened. The police, I think it was like a few hours ago, were able to remove protesters, and they were able to reopen that bridge. So now we can get goods and stuff like that through to the U.S. So that was really good news. Um, yeah, I don't know. Like, honestly, I didn't stick my head too much into that one. I think it's just like they're going on some sort of riot, protesting that um, like the real reasons is to me has been scattered, but it hasn't been the most important thing, honestly. Nothing against um, you know my Canadian supporters in this channel, but it's just um, these times are tough, and now I think it was all related to the whole COVID. You have to have a passport and stuff like that, and it looks like they're gonna take that off. More and more governments are doing so. UK did it a few weeks ago because of the scandal of the prime minister. Canada is doing it now. Um, it looks like the whole world has so much more on its hands than the restrictions. Um, whether it doesn't like whether your agenda is for vaccination or not with vaccination, it's that's your opinion. So first of all, like I said, the bridge reopened. That's good news for us, and for our Sundial crew. So that throughout the week, you're gonna see it. Then the prices that you're seeing are dropping today is all because of the we're gonna roll with the narrative. Okay, the narrative is that, oh, the feds are gonna rate hike rates, um, and this is to be expected. Like, this is not, like, what do you think they're gonna raise? Like, we already been talked about this. We covered this. Like, when they raise the rates, um, it's the market is gonna feel it. It's gonna crash, and that's nothing. Like, that's correction, just very correctional to almost every stock. You see, nothing much is happening. It's just that's the narrative that they're spinning around. That's one, and two, war fears that the war is going to kick off this week and whatever. Um, Either way, on both ends, we're good. Like, yeah, like as far as to our play. I'm not saying as far as like the war over there, and like war is always terrible, but you know, I'm not gonna get political here. This is not a political channel, so therefore, um, it is what it is. Whatever the guys that we elected choose, we have to, I guess, roll with it. Um, But at the end of the day, we have to support our people. You know, we have to support our American troops. So no matter what, you know, you always got to support your family. Uh, doesn't matter where the stance is, and try to correct after. Um, I'm just so a believer to that. So again, don't be worried about these numbers. This is bull crap. This is just like, you know, some sell-offs here and there. And as far as the meme stocks, there's nothing new. They've been doing this for over a year. And it's nothing. I'm actually surprised it's just 5% or 4% or 3%, you know. So don't get stressed out. You'll see how the throughout the rest of the week, where I will regain all those losses that we've lost. Um, Simply, like, you know, whether tomorrow, I'm assuming, or by the end of the week, unless they keep pushing that narrative of the war, blah 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 blah. And if it does go down, then you know that that's going to cost so much money and volatility in throughout the market. So that will speed up even our play. Um, if it's not, and you know, the Feds come out and hike the rates, then also that's doomsday for them as well. So we didn't come into this so that we can at some random week in February wait and, oh yes, we started going up, we went up 20% in this last week or two, and now we're going down. It's like, no, we expect it to keep going. No, the only thing we need to be like paying attention to, guys, is the narratives I've been saying in the previous videos, which is them psychologically trying to defeat us in that war, because they know the time is coming and it's very close. Don't worry about when it will go down. Like, it's gonna go down regardless. The only thing you got to worry about is ourselves, defeating ourselves. We own the float many times over, guys. It's like so many times over. Um, these craps, like you've seen the CEO of Moderna, he sold off now. Whether it's true that he sold off 400 million worth of shares or not, you can see that whatever, all that bad news, what did it trigger? $12-19 drop, and they're not even close to be even bought out. Like, you know, their float is not even bought out compared to us, where we're like 19, 27, 35x whatever, the float, and the crazy ludicrous amount of shorts. So that's the only thing we need to worry about, guys. I'm gonna keep stressing that point. Like, all we have to keep doing is, since they're spreading in the media, which is almost all the media, that, you know, this is what you need to look for, and that's what it is, and that's what it is, and it's only going to be this much, and in case it goes to that much, to 800, then they're going to drop the hammer, and it's like, kind of like, that's your ceiling. So sell anywhere between the 72 73 to the 800. That's your limit. And if you're the wild guy, then you're selling anywhere around the $800 limit, and like, you're the wild person. That's what we need to worry about. That's what we need to defeat, guys. That narrative got to go out, because we didn't deal with that in the beginning. We were extremely very courageous, and, you know, we didn't even think of that. And now, a year and a half later, we come back, and now we're worried about that being an issue. So guys, please comment in the comment section. I would like to know, like, on a real note, what you think your thoughts are about this whole thing in the media about, like, you know, prices. It's anywhere between 73 and 800. I want to know our other followers, all the followers in this channel want to know. It's a community now. So please comment what you think your price expectations or brackets are like. You know, again, this is not financial advice, and nor are you advising anyone. This is just us talking and thinking what the price could be going to, or what you think the floor is, or what the ceiling is. So yeah, light it up, guys, in that comment section, not with sundial. So much love. I'll talk to you guys later. Go love someone, and, you know, happy Valentine's Day to everyone else who's celebrating it. All right, guys, much love.